but selected capable men from all the people, men who fear God, trustworthy men, who hate dishonest gain, and appoint them as officials of thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. If Moses chose capable men, good men, who hate dishonest gain, if Moses chose trustworthy men who hate dishonest gain, what happened to them? Where are they at? Who are they? Are they hiding in a crack in a wall somewhere? Who are these people that Moses picked that hate dishonest gain? That would mean that there has to really be somebody inside of the government that is good. And I contest this. I don't think that you can be in the government and be in power and not be good. Maybe there are a few. I don't know how they get there in position. When it's the Creator that puts everybody in position. He created mankind that's evil, and it's mankind that's putting people in position. Mankind is the flesh. Mankind is the one that's ruling on this plane of existence. Well, the Creator uses mankind to rule on this plane of existence. This is how come when the Lord is always speaking with Moses, that this is a being, a spiritual being, something that you can't see, something that we can't see. You're not allowed to see. There's only clearly a particular person, people that can see him. But still, I have a problem with all this, because right here, have them serve as judges to the people at all times, but have them bring every difficult case to you. The simple cases they can decide themselves. That would make your load lighter, because they will share it with you. If you do this and God so commands, you will be able to stand the strain, and all these people will go home satisfied. If you do this and God so commands, God so commands. The Creator, the Spirit, has been giving guidance to Moses and Aaron all along. All their direction has come from the Lord. Now all of a sudden, he's taking direction from Jethro. Does that deserve a question mark? Does that deserve a why? Why is he taking direction or listening to anything that Jethro has to say when he should be out praying to the Lord? Because what is this? This is the installation the principalities. The principalities is the beginning. This is the beginning of power. This is the beginning of corruption. Because I don't care who you are, I don't know anybody, Israelite or human, on this plane of existence that's in power and has millions of people, right? Is there a war going to wage between the Israelites and the Gentile? Well, as it's written in the Bible, the Creator is going to raise Gentile against Gentile. They're going to wipe each other off of the face of the earth. And then those Gentile that didn't serve or call on other gods or worship Jesus or anything that were left that weren't destroyed are going to get their final destruction from the children of God themselves, those that serve God themselves. You guys will be taken out of your homes. You'll be stripped and with ropes tied around telephone poles, and you'll be doused in gasoline and you'll be set ablaze. The Creator is going to deal with you. If you're a corrupted official, you're going to get strung out. That's all there is. Your time is coming. Your time is up. Now your time is coming. So, Moses listened to his father-in-law and did everything he said, like he's a god. I thought Moses was the mediator between God and Israel. So why do you have Jethro, who's now all of a sudden got his hand in the pie? Of course, they send him on his way. Moses listens. He chooses capable men from all of Israel and made them leaders. Leaders. I think the whole concept of the Creator creating us was for the Creator. Okay? He is the leader. He is the supreme. He is the Almighty. One. He is the authority. It is by his author at all that all things exist. The Creator is the authority. He is the Lord, as it says in the Bible, which would be Yahweh, Yah, and Yahweh. This is supposed to be the supreme creator, but I call the creator the creator. I don't call the creator, well, I do use the Lord, but I don't call the creator Yahweh, Yah, or Yahweh. I call him the Almighty One. I call him the authority. I don't place a name next to the creator. Why? You are not to invoke the names of other gods. So if you have the Israelites, who are supposed to be a nation of one people, calling God 3 different names, something ain't right. You could tell them, you could try to tell me all day long that these 3 names all mean the same thing. No. Sorry, they don't. Okay? If there was one nation of people and they're all worshiping one God, then that one God should have the same name. He shouldn't have multiple names. He shouldn't have 3, once again, 3 names for the Creator. I'm not buying into it. So this is why I don't, when I pray and I hit my knees, I pray to the Creator. Oh, I pray to the Spirit. Okay? John 4:24. God is Spirit. Okay? This God here is Elohim. And Elohim is many gods. God is spirit. Elohim is man, claiming to be God. You understand that mankind has hijacked this plane of existence. You're being led by leaders that are corrupted and evil. Okay? Even at the highest point, man. I think if Jesus was trying to teach us that it wasn't about the principalities, and we have all the principalities that are in office, and it says that all the principalities are evil and corrupted, then who are we to say that something good exists within the government? The only thing that exists is when we speak out against evil as a community, as a voice together. People on the internet every day saying, we will take no more. People on the internet pointing out that your government, your American government, are savages. They're fierce. They're wild animals. They're beasts. They're demons. They're devils. They're vampires. They're gremlins. They're pieces of shit. Okay? God is spirit. And those like me that worship God, worship the Creator, must do so in spirit and truth. Truth. Spirit and truth. Spirit and truth. The Spirit of truth. You worship the Spirit of truth, the living God, the self-existing eternal one, the living God. The living God says, you shall not worship anything that moveth upon the face of the earth. Did Jesus move upon the face of the earth? I'm sure that he did. They served as judges to the people at all times. The difficult cases they brought to Moses, but the simple ones they decided themselves. Well, they should have decided themselves and with the use of our Creator. That's how you find righteousness. Every facet of your life, every tittle, every drop, every stroke, everything that exists in your life is to the glory of your Creator. You're supposed to take everything to the Creator. You're not supposed to take it to other men. You're not supposed to take it to judges. All of this is the beginning of indoctrination into a slave world, teaching the Israelites how to be masters, at the same time enslave your own people. Yes, you have Israelites that are enslaving your own people. Okay? They're lying to you. They're teaching you that Yahushua is, or Yeshua is the way to God. And all they've done is they've taken the great white lie, Jesus Christ crucified on a cross, and turned it into a black lie, Yahushua. So there's a lot of Israelites, or it's so difficult for me to fathom the thought that a child with the Spirit on him of God could be corrupted. But they are. And that's what Satan said he'd do. He said that the second creation, the Israelite, was no better than the Gentile race that was created. And if given a time, the flesh, the evil, the corruption that was already here, given a time, that they'd prove it to God that his people are no better. And guess what? They've got you out in the streets shooting each other. They got you spun out on crack. They got you going off to war and kicking in other people's doors. They've got you buying into this political system and voting in officials where you give your power away to them. So there's a lot of demonology that's taking place on this plane of existence through a system, a 666 system. So it's time for everybody to wake up from the delusional state that they're in and give praise to who rightfully deserves it. If you're walking straight with the Creator, the Spirit, the self-existing eternal one, and you look to him for everything in your life. You got a problem, you go to the Creator, the Spirit, for him to correct it. You don't go to your neighbor. You don't go to your neighbor's husband. You don't go to your neighbor's wife. You don't go to the priest. You don't go to the bishop, the deacons. You don't go to these people. You go directly to the Creator. This is why you guys are so disobedient and refuse to listen to anything that is being said. I didn't. I know that my skin suit is vile. I know that I have stains on it, but I repent for it. Do you? Are you walking straight with God? I think it's time for people to wake up. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High. Our Creator is one. There is none like him. None to the left, none to the right, and none that sit upon the right hand of authority. It is to his glory all that exists, good and evil. Whatever purpose it was that the Creator created evil, he created it for its purpose. Whether it was made for the fire and made for some to be saved, a handful, because the Bible says a handful, a remnant. Am I worthy of the kingdom of heaven? No. Am I worthy of a new heaven on earth? I pray that I am. But I'm afraid I don't want anything to do with this world. A new heaven on this world? How could that be? How could that be? You can't have a new heaven in this world when the oceans are polluted with plastics and trash and nastiness. Everything has to be burned. Everything, this plane of existence, has to go into the fire. It has to be burned of its iniquities. Anything that was made by man's hands in manufacturing is going to go into that fire. The sin has to be burned out of this world. So I don't want anything to do with this world. A new heaven on earth? A new heaven on earth? I think a new heaven on earth, they're talking about the darkness ruling. Their new heaven on earth. Because the earth was once beautiful. And the new heaven on earth today is destroyed. This place is, it's a shithole. Okay? Landfills are filled up. You as a community, every one of us are throwing away styrofoams and plastics and your butchered meats and your packaging, everything. We're the culprits. We're the ones that are dirty in all of this. It's us, folks. And as a community, you're the one that has to step back and start seeing that you're part of the sin. Okay? You feed your family. I know you work hard. You go to the store. You go grocery shopping. Everything is provided for you, but it's all packaged. We got 385 million people in this country here alone, and at least 2/3 of them every night are throwing out a packaged plastic, styrofoam, netting, rope, wires, straws, plastic spoons, plastic cups every single day. You are guilty for destroying this place. I'm guilty of it. We have left our carbon footprint. Then Moses sent the father-in-law on his way, and Jethro returned to his own home. Well, that's wonderful. Jethro went to his own home. Okay, folks. That's it for this lesson here. Much love. Peace be upon those that serve the Creator. This is White Raptor News Ministries.